Today we're getting a new start in the vanilla single player world, so let's get some gear together and we'll get moving. Welcome to a new video on the single player world. It's been a while since I've been here, and because of that I want to do kind of a soft restart. I have a few rules in mind before being able to access all the farms and resources that I have. Number one is that I need to set up a starter house in a new area. It should contain everything that you need at the start of the game, so we'll see how far we can get with that. The second rule is that I need to link up the portal on the nether roof. That will represent the linking of the new and the old world. As a last rule, I can only bring one set of netherite tools, a bit of food, and some rockets for the road. And to complete that rule, I cannot use the netherite pick to gather any of the obsidian for the portals, so we'll have to find diamonds somehow. That being said, let's fly out in this direction and find a spot where we can start a new town. I'll keep flying until I run out of rockets and then get back to you. The rockets are done, but I'm not really in love with this area, so let's run around and figure out a new spot for our base. This is what I'm talking about. It's a nice covered area close to the river/ocean. It will need some major terraforming, but you know what they say. If the Minecraft terrain doesn't fit your needs, make it fit. I don't know who said that, but I think it's true. First thing that I want to do is take down this little peninsula that we have here to open up the harbor a bit more. So let's do some dirt mining. Now that we have all the stone exposed, we can go underwater and take back the ground a bit more on both sides. We'll make it slope down gradually towards the actual river so that boats can moor into the little bay that we're creating. After we know how the shape of the slope is going to be on both sides of the peninsula, we can connect those and take down the stone to make it look a lot smoother. And if you're asking yourself, Eggs, how are you doing all this digging with just one pick and one shovel? Well, I've been not sleeping to kill mobs, that's one, and that in combination with some occasional coal mining sessions gives me just enough durability to keep going. The stone is taken down, so we can now start filling in the basin that we've created with some H2O. Let me get some buckets and I'll probably just get you guys a little time lapse of this, so hit the music. The riverside bay is looking good, but if we're gonna have some docks in the water, we're gonna have to take down some of the surrounding area. I do need some more experience for the tools, so I'm gonna take the silk touch pick and go caving for some coal and other ores. While caving, I found some spots where we have some exposed diamonds, but I didn't have my iron pickaxe with me, so I couldn't break them. And I did leave them behind, but I'll go back for them later. After some time, I got enough XP to at least get started on the digging. So say hello to dirt and stone, because that's what you're gonna be seeing for a bit. Alrighty then, I got some digging done. We're about 2 or 3 blocks above the water level. For the docks, I wanted to have the main wooden dock hugging the entire bay. This way the upcoming town will have enough space for their fishing boats as well as some travelers and traders that are passing by and need a place to moor. To create some more space, we can add some extra docks lower down for smaller vessels. Now that the docks are done, we can start to visualize where some houses will go. I would love to cover up some of this rough terrain though, and to do that, we'll get some lines in place to see how the terrain is gonna rise and where we want it to dip. I will probably stream the progress on the double dirting we have to do, but for you guys, I have a little time left. The area is now nice and flat, and it's ready for some buildings. During the stream, I got some more caving done as well, and went back for the diamonds we found earlier. I gathered them, and I got 8, which is probably more than enough for what we need. But for now, we need a starter house. First things first, we put down some sand for a floor plan, and if we're happy with that, we can get a frame made out of some stripped spruce logs. We'll tie it in with some stripped oak logs and some birch for the little awning that we have. Then it's time for the roofs. We have a tall A-frame for the main building and a simple stair frame for the side building. On the little thingy on the side, we'll just have some slabs coming down on either end. And that's the main building. And now we just really need to add some pizzazz. Starting with some texture, we'll add some planks in the oak and the birch just to break it up a bit more. And then we can add an outside staircase to reach the top level, a little overhang over the entrances on the lower level, and at the back we can add a little balcony that can also be used to store some stuff below it. Of course, we cannot have just grass around the house, so let's get rid of that, replace it with some coarse dirt, and we'll add some spruce planks and gravel just to break up the little ground texture, you know? As a last little touch, we'll add in some foliage for some greenery around the house, and that should be enough for a simple starter house. Now all I need to do is gather up the campsite that we have out here and move it inside. This is nice. It needs some more love, but as a basic starter house, this will do. We'll upgrade it a bit more next episode, but I like where we are right now. It was a lot of digging today, but yeah, it's fine. It had to be done, so I'm happy it's over. I do think that I'm running out of time for this episode, and I really hope you liked it. If you did, hit that subscribe button and like the video, it helps out a lot. And I'll see you all next week. Bye!